our next chapter in this Challenge 44 is greater fulfillment. And here's why. I shared in the last video about the Live Truly Free process. And at the top of the process, it says greater fulfillment and freedom with profitability, which I explained. And the thing is that you don't wait till you get to the top of the triangle to start greater fulfillment. We actually build it in at the base of the triangle so that you begin to experience greater fulfillment as you go up the triangle. And I'll show you how. So understanding your numbers, mapping your direction, that's where we start, okay? And the secret to our process is that we source direction and strategies in your passions. And working in your passions, well, that's fulfilling, okay? And I share this quote in the previous video, and I want to share it again. It was Howard Thurman's advice to Gil Bailey. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive. And go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. I want to take that quote apart and look at it two ways. One is what the world needs is external to us, okay? And what makes us come alive is internal to us. So, in other words, you can't go to the world, go externally to figure out, well, what makes you come alive? Because what makes you come alive isn't going to make someone else necessarily come alive. And I want to illustrate this with my book because I didn't know. It would be like when I was writing the second or third version of this book that I would find out that what I was supposed to have done, according to the book gurus out there, was go out there and find the hot genres. What is everyone reading? What's everyone buying? Pick that and just write to that fast as you can. Get the book out, okay? Didn't do it that way. What I did was, because I didn't know, what I did was I was like, I have this strategic process. I've shared it. I've used it with other companies. It's been a great success. You heard the stories with Rackspace and Broussard Group. I just want to give it away. And it occurred to me, a great way to give it away is in a paperback book. For $19.95, shameless plug, you can have this book, right? And my strategic process. Well, and it's basically free if you were to bring me in. Compared to that, it's definitely free. Buy the paperback, by the way, if I'm going to plug this thing. The margins are wide. It's the kind of thing where you're going to be getting ideas as you're going along in the book, and you can just write right in the book, okay? Well, what I should have done was, okay, look to the world. Well, I didn't. I went to inside, and I will tell you this. So this took 8 years, number of rewrites, and the thing is, that passion I have for you guys, entrepreneurs, and for this material sustained me. It got me through. It got the book done. If I had gone out there and picked some hot genre, I would have never, ever finished that book. No one would ever have seen it. That's an illustration of the internal versus external world. I'm going to go a little deeper with this to a movie called The Legend of Bagger Vance. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. And I want to share a quote from it. It's a golf movie. It's got Matt Damon and Will Smith and Charlize Theron in it. And here's the thing, is that this quote builds on everything we're talking about right now. I've included a link to the clip where you'll hear this quote, so you can actually see Bagger walk the greens at night and share the concept of authentic swing with the young boy, Hardy Greaves. And he says this, inside each and every one of us is one true authentic swing, something we were born with, something that's ours and ours alone. Something that can't be taught to you or learned. Something that's got to be remembered. Over time, the world can rob us of that swing, and it gets buried inside us under all our wouldas and couldas and shouldas. Some folk even forget what their swing was like. It's internal. It's the internal swing. The truest things about us, you can't be taught. That would be external. The truest things about us can't be learned. That'd be external. They got to be remembered. We were born with it. Every single one of us is unique in this regard. Oh, we may have similar interests, but no one has the exact combination of true things about them. And the world, the external, robs us actually. And we are bombarded in this age by all sorts of external things that are robbing us of our swing. and some of us have even forgotten. So I want to give you a really simple and fun thing to do. You're going on a treasure hunt, okay? You're going on a treasure hunt to find the truest thing about you. When was a day that you had more energy at the end of the day than the beginning of the day? Maybe this week, maybe 10 years ago, maybe elementary school, I don't know when. Hopefully you've had more than one day, okay? So when was a day and what were you doing? And then answer this question, what did you love about what you were doing? And these are clues. Now, I'm not trying to suggest, oh, well then you can go build a business around that. No. We're just going for discovering little treasures about you, little truth treasures, truest things about you treasures, things that have been buried under all the wouldas and couldas and shouldas, things that you may have even forgotten. And my hope is that by doing this, you will get some insight and some clarity and go, oh, yeah. And here's what you do with it. Do more of those things. And you'll have more energy at the end of your day than at the beginning. Okay, we're going to keep on this topic and see where it goes.